Max, relax. Here we are.
Max, relax. We are here.
So how do you think our outdoor studio's going so far?
Real nice. You know, it's a paver project.
It's a work in progress, but it is our outdoor studio.
It'll be worth it.
It sure will.
Yeah.
All right, so tonight, you know what we're doing? Well, let me explain to them because they don't know what we're doing.
Explain.
All right, it's Sunday night. We're Max Relax. On Sunday, it's our Sunday fun day. So tonight is show and tell. And tonight it's my turn to show and tell. So normally we only do 2 things, but I have 3 things for show and tell. And we're just including you in on our show and tell. All right, so the first show and tell is, look at this, Bob.
You got to tolerate her. She's a big midget.
Shut up.
That's, she's a gigantic midget. She's
okay,
5'3".
Look at this. Here's my first show and tell.
You ain't right.
Well, this is for Corona. Well, I don't have it on right, but it does fit right.
On our lanai, though. You don't need.
I know, but it's show and tell, Bob.
Oh.
Well, listen, we have a good friend that actually, isn't this cool? It's like me though, blinged out.
It's crazy.
Okay,
like
so we have a good friend that is a seamstress, upholsterer. I mean, she can do it all though. She can do it all professionally, and she used to do it all professionally. But anyway, she made me this. So I said to her, can you make some for the family? Yeah. So she's making some for the family. But I said, can you make Bob one with like little pot plants? We got to get you material with all the little pot plants.
Yeah.
Because that is so you. That would be Bob.
If we could find the material, I mean.
All right, well, we'll have to look for pot plant material. I'm sure they make it.
Yeah, you could order it maybe.
Yeah, and then you can make a mask out of it. So that's show and tell. One show and tell.
I hear you.
All right, so let me go on to the next show and tell.
Like I said, everybody got to tolerate you. You're a giant midget.
Shut up.
5'3".
All right, here's my next show and tell. Bob, you know what this is?
It's a breather.
You call it a breather?
Yeah.
All right. This is us. Well, you can't use it because I did, and this Corona stuff's going on.
Oh.
So we can't do that. I'd have to clean it for you to use it.
I see.
Okay, so this is called a spirometry machine.
Yeah.
Okay, and you only get this usually if you're in the hospital for something really, really serious that can cause pneumonia. And I got this when I was super sick and had to have my colon out. All right? So every day I had to do this. And you set your like little level, and you have to keep it right in between these 2 lines. I don't know how much you can see. So every day I would do this in the hospital, and I would do it, and I would do it, and I would do it. And I got really good at it, where I could hold this thing and just keep going and going and going in between.
I would assume you get good at it.
Well, now you know what it's good for?
What?
Coronavirus prevention.
Is it?
That's what they're saying. If you have one of these, get it out and start using it.
Yeah.
They are saying this is so good for your lungs. So that's my second show and tell. It's, you know what? You get better and better at it. But anyway, that's what I pulled out. And I got one more show and tell. Now, this show and tell, I have to actually tell before I can show it.
Yeah.
Okay? Years ago, we had what's called, and they were legal, years and years ago, when we grew up.
I know what you were going to say.
Potato launchers.
Oh, my God.
Okay? And my friend Diane Fasano and her husband made me a potato launcher. Rest in peace, Eric. He's gone now. But I found the potato launcher at Mom and Dad's cleaning out the garage. And this is stuck, so you can't even get it off to get a potato in there.
It off.
Okay, but what we used to do is take a can of Aquanet.
Yeah, you need that.
Okay? And we would put a potato in here, and we would have this plunger, like a long rod, okay? And you'd take Aquanet, and you'd spray like half a can in there. Diane and I would go crazy.
Really, Kimmy.
Well, you didn't need to, but we went nuts with it. And then we'd plunge, and then boom, you hit the igniter, and it goes off. Oh! And I break the table. Anyway, so we had lots of fun with that. I can't tell you how many lanais we probably took out like 25 years ago.
A spud gun.
A spud gun. And, you know, it was like so fun. And I'll never forget the Super Bowl party that we went outside and we did this whole spud gun thing. And we took out probably a lot of lanais that night.
Yeah, I bet you did.
So that's my show and tell for this week.
Hey.
Next week it's Bob's turn.
Yeah, well, next week is next week.
Yeah, what do you bring? Well, I can't even ask him what he's bringing to the table next week for show and tell. He'll surprise me, but that's what we do. We tell one another our stories. It's kind of cool during show and tell, right?
Yeah, kind of.
For like when you're on lockdown.
Nothing wrong with it. You know, it keeps up breaks up the monotony.
Yeah, and then we learn something about each other.
Kind of.
All right, so here's my little gripe lately, Bob, that we need to talk about. You and I are on this lockdown, and I want to do so many fun things. To me, they're fun, like going swimming in the pool, going bike riding. I mean, badminton. We have cornhole. We got it all. We got every game in the world. I want to start doing stuff, and you don't want to do anything.
I have lawn darts.
You have lawn darts?
Yeah, from the 60s.
Let's play them.
I got to dig them out of the truck.
But, I mean, I want to go let's go for a bike ride now. It's perfect. It's sunset. It's beautiful.
We'll go for a bike ride.
This is what I mean, though. Lockdown is not fun when you don't want to do something.
Kill it.
All right. Well, that's enough of that, I guess.
Bye, everybody. You all have a good night.
All right. You've heard show and tell. Next week, it's Bob's turn. We'll see what he brings to the table.
Sure.
Night, guys.
Night.